Hello, everyone, and welcome back to MDG Media, Europe's disc golf hub. We have 2024 Järva Open x Tyyni final round front nine FPO lead card coverage coming at you here from the legendary Järva Discgolfpark. And we got a really exciting battle taking place. We have a rare opportunity to see two players defending their title with the fusion of these two events. We have both the champions from last season on the lead card. Pretty rare event. I'm Andrew Gum, and I'm very happy to have with me for the first time in the booth, Joe O'Brien.
Yo, yo. Thanks for having me, Andrew. Thanks for having me on board. I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah, happy to have you on here from England. We're going to be going through this really exciting battle that takes place. We have from Sweden, representing RPM Discs, the veteran Sofie Björlycke. She's played a lot of rounds on this course, so she's going to know the lines. Yeah.
And we have Rachel Turton from the UK. She is your three-time British champion, and she's also last year's Tyyni winner. So
yeah, that's right.
It'll be exciting to see her coming down the stretch trying to defend her title.
Yeah, and we have from Finland, representing Latitude 64, Olivia Kindstedt. She won the Järva Open last year, so also trying to defend her title. We also have Emilie Nesse from Norway, sponsored by Innova Discs. Super talented youngster. We got the In the Bag coming out on MDG Media with her soon. And yeah, really exciting to watch her again. Third time in a row we've had her on the feature and lead card. We get it started off on hole one. It's a tough par 3, 121 meters. Uphill a little bit, right sloping hillside. Right to left sloping hillside. Here you see the basket, late gap to beat, OB tight behind, and on the left side. What do you think about this as an opening hole?
Well, I mean, as a right-hander, it definitely benefits if you take a roller. It's very good for a roller. I think everybody on this card is right-handed, is that right, Andrew? Yeah.
We had even years in Europe.
Righty. We are going to has come today and this amazing weekend. We're going to start off with from Sweden, Sofie Björlycke.
What was that? Björlycke.
Sofie coming in with a one-stroke lead. Looking for her first Disc Golf Pro Tour win.
And looks like she's going for the turnover. Okay, yeah, that's a good way to start. No drama there.
Yeah, backhand turnover line and into the fairway. Not a ton of distance, but decent position.
Yeah. And Rachel opting for the forehand, which she's very strong at.
Yeah, super good at slinging these D1s. Puts a good move on this one. It's going to skip up the hillside.
Nice and safe, yeah.
Yep, center fairway.
Third one from Finland, Olivia Kindstedt.
Olivia taking a slower disc from the looks of it. Just trying to keep it safe in the middle. Backhand straight shot. Looking good.
Last one we're sending off today is Emilie, Nesse.
Yeah. Next up, Emilie on the tee. I think she's opting. Is that the roller in her hand? I think that might be the oh no.
It's like a TL3, I think. Straight fairway driver.
It's like she's pulled it slightly right. It's unfortunate, but it should still be attackable from there. Absolutely.
Yeah, just a little bit out of position on the right, but she's got a great forehand approach game. One of the best I've seen in a long time. She's been all over the basket with it.
Oh yeah, wow. And she hits the basket there, yeah. That's the first of the forehands I've seen from her, and yeah, that was very good.
Right on point as per usual. Olivia, solid standstill backhand game. Puts it nice and close there in the bullseye.
Yeah.
Solid approach from Sofie. Rachel forehand, A3, I believe. maybe A2, but
And swings it right in the bullseye as well. No problems there.
yeah, great touch, forehand and backhand. Former Ultimate player, so
Yeah,
she's got
that's-
really good control
That's right, yeah.
on that approach game. Sofie solid par. Looking a lot like a par frame here. Olivia, super solid putter. A little bit low left there, but it collects. She's had a ton of highlights lately. She's really putting in the work.
Yeah, he's looking like a par frame there, which I think on hole 1 is absolutely fine. I've seen a lot of rollaways going out of bounds and stuff like that, so that's a solid start from the lead card there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the tougher holes on the course. Averaging 3.5, so no birdies all weekend. Maybe maybe a little bit too challenging, I guess, for the FPO as a starting hole. There weren't a whole lot of looks for birdie. Moving on to hole 2, it's a par 3, straight shot, 96 meters over the valley. You got to hit this tunnel with the low ceiling. Death drop off behind here, so you want to put it, try to put it as close as you can. You don't want to leave it short or you have a death putt, but don't overshoot it or you can be rolling all the way down back to hole 1, tee pad if you're not careful. Beautiful hole though, really precise line. There's kind of a little bit of a mound or slanty kind of hill slope on the left side that sometimes you get pretty good kicks or skips off of it if you go left side. Right side, a little bit less forgiving. Here we see it.
And Sophia hits early right side, but should be okay for a par save there. And Rachel Turton stepping up now.
Ooh, early release left side.
Yeah.
Fights through the trees, but it's kind of a jailhouse of trees over there, don't you think? Have you ever been on that side?
I was there in practice, and yeah, like you said, a bit of a jailhouse there. And Olivia stepping up, and like you said, yeah, it should be, yeah, and the hillside is loving that one. Yeah, slants a bit towards the basket there, so that should leave her okay. But yeah, but it is from there, it's a death putt. So ideally, you do want to be within the circle. Otherwise, you will see probably a lot of lays up here.
You see that ramp as well from Ida.
Yeah.
It plays well. Yep.
Yeah.
Getting her up there for a birdie look. Kind of a scary one. A little bit. Circle's edge. Maybe a little outside.
And we see some scramble time. Oh.
Sofie hits one of the first trees. Rolls all the way back down the hill there. Not all the way back, but halfway down, leaving her in a really tough spot.
Yeah. A pattern pending stance here now. Okay, smart, yes.
Not much more you can do from there. She has to try to take her medicine, but it's looking like a double bogey, most likely, because you can't really run it from anywhere up there. She's going to want to try to put it as close as possible.
She's got a very tight line and gets caught up too.
Yeah, and just
the two leaders struggling on the second hole here. It can get you, it can bite you.
Yeah, averaging 3.34. 7th most difficult on the course.
Yeah.
We did have one birdie coming in before this lead card. Marie Kielas from Estonia getting it done today. Oh, okay, Rachel hits like a stick or something. Rolls a little funky.
That's got to stop there.
Curl up. Be good. Be good. Yep.
That's all right.
Yeah, she'll have that left now for the bogey. So, I mean, kind of left the door open there, Sofie, but Rachel failing to step through it. She might still be able to take one stroke if she can just nail that putt home.
Ida stepping up with a death putt, and she's smart and lays it up. Seeing what her card mates have done there, and chosen to play it safe. And then Rachel, unfortunate. Maybe the nerves of the early, just starting the round off, and
yeah, can't connect from short distance there, but Sofie makes good on the double, and Rachel's also going to go ahead and tap in the double. So both the leaders kind of giving up some ground to the other chasers here.
Yeah.
That's going to make things more interesting.
It's going to even it out for sure, and now we can see -2, -3.
Yeah,
-4 and -5,
Small straight right there.
Yeah.
Everybody right within a few strokes. This is pretty exciting. And Järva always bringing the magic and drama for sure. Tons of history on this course. Legendary place. We are moving on to hole 3, par 3, 103 meters. It's got OB all along the right side and behind, and even on the left if you're long. This is kind of the main line that you see here on the left side. There's also a few other options. There's like a low kind of laser beam righty backhand hyzer on the right side. There's a big like spike hyzer over the right. We don't usually see the FPO going with. We did get taught a real good lesson on a local line with a roller on the right side in the round 1. That was pretty cool, and I guess it's the way to go.
Yeah.
If you got it.
Yeah.
The hillside kind of plays nice, and
maybe we're seeing a skip forehand here from Olivia. We will see. It looks like. Okay, yeah, that should give her. Ooh, okay.
tough one there. Pretty far back. Gonna try to get up and down for the par most likely now. The OB's pretty tight behind. You don't want to get really aggressive if you're out of position at all in this one. Just
great looking shot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right in the circle there. And I messaged with the OB a little bit, but yeah, edge of circle look. Yeah, she'll be happy with that for sure.
Hit that real clean. It's a tight low
Sofie
line.
going
Yeah.
for the turnover here, a bit risky with the OB. Close, but absolutely ringing it up, almost hitting the basket there.
Fantastic
that was
shot.
Amazing accuracy.
Incredible bounce back.
Yeah.
Nailed that Anheuser turnover line on the left side perfectly. Rachel's forehand overcooked. Stay safe over there, being short enough, but
Nice and safe, but
yeah. This one averaging 3.25 today, making it somewhere in the middle, really, as far as difficulty goes. We did have one birdie. No, wait. Yeah, one birdie so far today from Ella Taylor.
Looks like we may see two more depending on
how this
goes.
Oh, hits the
Ida.
nubs.
Very close there.
Yeah, she wanted it. That would have been really nice to get her one stroke closer to Rachel anyway. Oh, Rachel fails to get up and down there. Another kind of missed opportunity on the green. Left side glances off the chains. She's going to have to settle for bogey, so Ida's going to get one stroke on her. Olivia's going to take the par. We still haven't got to Sophie's drive yet.
Yeah, it was that good. She'll be
Brilliant.
tapping in her birdie pretty soon. There we go.
Perfect way to bounce back from a double bogey. Give it an ace run, but be close enough to tap in for your bird.
Yeah.
She's feeling great now. And just like that, she's got a 3-stroke lead. There we see that leaderboard. Everything's happening here on the lead card. There's a couple players out there that have an opportunity if they get real hot to try to make a move up towards the podium perhaps, or even
Discsport and Innova share the same values and understanding how the sport should grow.
Rene has always been a great partner of Innova. His vision of disc golf in Estonia and the Baltic region is exactly what we're looking for.
Our goal would be to grow the sport, grow the brand, so that eventually, in the long run, Innova will be #1 in Europe again.
And we're back here on hole 4. It's a par 300 meters. Pretty difficult par 3. Tight line here, left to right. Low ceiling again. These late pine trees to beat. And then it goes over a valley with the basket there perched on the hillside. Shapes up pretty good for a lefty or a power righty forehand if you got it. But yeah, rollers work with the righty backhands too. Well, I guess, tell us a little bit about the lefty line. What do you go with on this one? It's the same for MPO and FPO. So.
I go with a halo boss and try to skip it under the trees and skip over the little valley there. That's what you'll see a lot of the forehands and the lefty backhands. But I feel like the roller as a righty is probably the best play here. But yeah, I'd say there's a lot of pars on this hole. Not going to see too many birdies, and if we do, it'll be a brilliant birdie here.
Yeah, well said.
100%.
We saw Sofie go long left, OB. And so our leader is going to be opening the door again, giving these players a chance to step closer to the lead.
Yeah.
Olivia gets caught up by those pine trees. Ida going with the backhand putter shot, just trying to play it safe for 3. I like this. She's been doing this all week, and it's super smooth line, straight line, not trying to do too much, not trying to turn anything, just putting herself in a good position there on the shelf, and then trying to chip up to the green.
We might see a skip shot forehand here. We will see,
High line with the D1.
It's a bit more of the high line. Trying to go straight through, but gets caught up there. Yeah, a lot of limbs in the fairway here.
Yeah, that's why the low line that you're talking about with the
Yeah.
skip play is kind of more high percentage. You got a lot of pine branches to deal with. Olivia here, forehand approach.
Testy approach with the OB behind, but makes it look pretty easy there, I'd say. Yeah, that should be all right for the par. And Rachel now, could you turn things around? That should be an easy par. We
Yeah.
hope. Yeah.
Puts it right there. 3.28 average on this one today. Haven't seen any birdies yet. It is, like you said, quite a bonus birdie.
Yeah.
Ida, look at that forehand approach game. She's always just dialing it up. She hits the koozie, the basket, everything.
This is the first I've seen of Ida, but her game is looking super smooth, I will say.
16 years old.
Only 16? Wow.
Super talented. Really bright future. Very mature and wise beyond her years. You know, always like quite level-headed with the decision-making. Great skills. Always composed.
Yeah.
You know, really pleasure. There we see Olivia getting her par. Solid putt. Leaving it pin high with a little bit of a tester, but she's a solid putter. And she's got range, too.
And Rachel bounces back after the last missed a putt on hole 3 and straight in the heart of the basket there.
Yeah.
Making it look easy. No
Solid
problems.
correction. 2 and 3, she you know didn't look too comfortable on the green. Maybe dealing with some nerves.
Yeah,
But
perhaps,
yeah, they're a bogey, so she gets one back. And a tap in 3 for Ida. So far, so par. Moving on to hole 5. Par 3, 71-meter island hole. Playing as a hazard this year. Everything outside of there. Play it where it lies with the 1-stroke penalty. Last season, I believe it was a drop zone, or at least 2 years ago for sure it was.
And many years ago, it was actually played as a par 2. Believe it or not, it was when I visited it in 2014. It was a par 2, without the hazard, of course. But yeah, they made some changes recently.
Okay.
Which makes it more, you can get some high numbers here if you're not accurate on your line. And Olivia stepping up here.
Of course, this is that's a really good looking line here, going wide around the pine tree with the slower disc.
Brilliant.
Oh, please stop. Just outside. It's really tight there.
Slope just took it straight down the hill and just outside. That'll be frustrating for her, but it's still a great drive.
Yeah, the basket's on a mound, so you do get quite a lot of rollaways, and it can be very punishing. Like you said, you can take some big numbers, but you really want it, for the birdie, as we saw. A solid shot there from Ida, putting it right close to the
Rachel
basket.
hitting the straight line, and looks pretty good there.
Yep, catches a little pine tree backstop.
Looks like a C1 putt there. Should be good. And our leader stepping up here. This is an important one, for sure. And just on edge of circle. It'll be interesting to see if she lays up or runs it with her lead,
Yeah, right there on the circle's edge for Sofie. She's furthest out, so she'll be able to make a decision here with the 2-stroke lead. Looks like she's going for it.
It does.
I like the intention.
Yeah.
And she drills it. What a sweet birdie. That is a
That's
statement.
an amazing moment, yeah.
Statement putt right there.
Big
She's
time,
playing for the win. She's already got a 2-stroke lead, a lot of risk there, and she just drills it in the heart with confidence. Olivia here trying to save the par. No. Wide right. A little bit tough lie Now this, of course, is the site of the famous Kevin Jones grenade ace. What do you know about that?
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Really?
Tell me about it.
Oh my goodness.
I've not seen anything.
Oh, I have to show you that. Kevin Jones aced this with a grenade shot last year. As we see Olivia getting in there. Triple bogey, unfortunately. And now Ida misses her birdie putt into the hazard. Oh, she had a real opportunity there.
A big opportunity.
Get a birdie, and now she's going to have to try to save the bogue. Off the nubby nubs.
Nubs.
Heartbreaking. It's going to be a double. Oh, Rachel low on her putt. It's a nervy one with that.
Yeah. I'm seeing some struggles with the putts on this round so far with Rachel. It's tough to see, but it definitely happens, especially on front of the cameras, you know, and the lead card. And yeah, I need a carding the double bogey there. Unfortunate after a pretty good drive there, I would say.
Yeah, 3.31 average on the last one. Moving on to a really difficult par 3 downhill, 148 meters over the valley with a really well protected basket here at the end. Does drop off a little bit behind. Doesn't play like the full 148 being very downhill. There's OB right and left too. Got to be aware of. But yeah, this is a really fun hole to throw. You know, watch the disc fly downhill.
Sure, yeah.
Just try to kind of get it up there close if you can.
From my experience, you do want to stay in the middle of the fairway or on the right side. As you venture into the left, it's very thick in the woods there, and if you get caught up, it could easily be a bogey very soon. And challenging the OB on the right, but stays safe. That should be
Par territory, I would say.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Second hardest hole on the course at 3.78, so you're okay with the par really on this one. Haven't seen any birdies yet today. It has been done on the weekend. As Rachel's going after it.
Fantastic drive. Yeah. In C1. That's all you want on this hole.
Yep, give yourself a chance. This hole's actually been aced twice, you know, the last 2 years.
One of them was on the Friday, in fact. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Max Ringbaum getting it.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. We had Tommy Tico get it last year.
Is that so? Wow.
Yeah. Kind of cool ace.
The hype man himself, eh?
148 meters.
I would love to see that moment.
Lots of magic moments here at Järva. Olivia putting a good move on it.
Looks pretty safe. Should be alright. It looks pretty open there. Yeah, that should be an easy up and down from there.
Olivia, forehand approach. Going that way. Okay, I thought she was going to go wider with the Anheuser. Heiser's it in. Solid. Bullseye's edge. Pretty good opportunity for the par. Shouldn't be an issue. Her putting's great. Sofie coming in. Just a little hot, but they're on the backside about 6 meters or so. Maybe giving that a chance or just juiced it a little bit. What you think?
I think so after the last one.
You like the aggression?
Yeah.
Ida.
She ran the last one. I mean, who knows what we're going to see in the next few holes, but yeah, she's got a comfortable lead right now. 3 ahead of Rachel. Speaking of Rachel, she's stepping up for the birdie, which would be a big birdie. And
again, low. Putting struggles early. She's had a lot of opportunities, just can't seem to capitalize on the green yet.
Yeah, a lot of good drives there. But
yeah. Sofie with the par.
Yeah, a
plus
solid
one.
putt, yeah.
+1 for the round. A couple birds and some struggles here and there, but firmly in charge. You know, nobody else is seeming to want to put too much pressure on her early. A lot of holes left to play, though. Plenty of
totally
score swing potentials. A lot of score separating holes.
Amandos, uphills, downhills, OBs, everything. Yeah, got you covered.
See from the scoreboard there, Tyyni and Jenny getting themselves into a tie for third, so making a push for the podium from the chase card. Something to keep an eye on as far as storylines go. Hole 7, par 3, 94 meters. A shorter basket for the FPO. There you see it right in the middle of the fairway.
Potential rollaways here.
Yeah, it's kind of a steeper hillside than you can really quite see from the camera. We're flying to the MPO basket here, but you saw the FPO. It's a much more attackable, averaging 2.94. So one of these players really want to try to get the birdie on. Sofie up first, backhand. Trying to flip this over a little bit. It's kind of
fighting back. Stable disc there.
Faded too early, pin high. A lot of stuff in the way over there. Kind of hard to get a consistent look for the birdie from the left side.
Rachel looking for redemption here.
Crashing in with the hyzer. Really nice.
Very good.
Inside the circle for a birdie look. This one, second easiest on the course for FPO.
Emilie going down the middle. Very smooth shot. And she should be, right in the bullseye.
Absolutely beautiful line. Carving this up with the laser. Shaped it beautifully into the hillside. Gets it to sit tight right there. Gonna be tapping in a birdie. Olivia backhand as well with a nice
Same
low
line.
shot. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Can it get the scoot it needs? Just a little bit low to get all the way up to the basket.
Yeah.
But she'll have a chance. Uphill putt now.
Safe run.
Yeah.
It's better than downhill, you know. Yeah.
For sure.
Should be. And your leader stepping up here. Can she? That should be an easy par there if it sits. Yeah, it sits down there nicely. So nice, a safe par there, and giving it a very good effort. Right on line.
Yeah, solid.
Solid.
C2 effort from Olivia, just a little short.
And another birdie look for Rachel here.
And again, low on the cage.
Yeah.
Just not getting it up there. Ida here. Getting back under par with a great birdie. Good to get some green on that scorecard.
And some easy pars there to finish off.
Yep. Moving on to hole 8.
Yeah.
It's a nice par 3.
A hole 8.
Yeah.
At 96 meters, and this hole is incredibly treacherous on the right. As the drone comes through here, you'll see a big drop off over here, and if you turn it over as a right-handed player, it could be very down the hill. An average score of 3.25 here, so playing just over par. One of the harder ones out here.
Very demanding left to right hillside slope to deal with. A lot of little trees in the middle of the fairway you got to go over or try to go low through some. I've seen some people do. This is quite nice.
He's trying to get through there. And it was looking like a good roll, but if it can sit down, it will be. But no, it carries on.
You see that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Tough rolls on this one. It's a very treacherous green, like you said. Sophie's been going at it with the
trying
low.
to go over the top there, I think, and gets caught up. These trees are very catchy all over the course. I've experienced a lot of that. And this is looking fading slightly early, but should be right in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, stayed put
Shouldn't be
over
any
there
issues there.
on the little path up to the top. A lot of times you get some kind of rolls off of there, but that one just seemed to stay put. It's going to be a scary putt, but Olivia here now working that gap, trying to drop it in. Similar position to Rachel.
And getting on a little bit there, but a great approach there, especially considering her lead and having to keep that. And that is a very brave effort. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, she has to go for everything now if she wants to keep herself in the mix, right?
Hits the cage, man. Great run.
And Rachel is not having any of that. Yeah.
Puts it nice and close, though.
A smart decision, I'd say.
Yeah, I like the
Considering
aggression from Olivia.
The potential of rollaways.
Okay. Ida was in a tough spot. Find some branches there on the forehand approach. Let's see if she can make the par. A little bit low left. Olivia tapping in.
Yeah. No drama par.
We're gonna have some pars and a bogey from Ida. Sofie most likely. She doesn't usually have any trouble from short range. She's a nice point and shoot putter. I don't usually worry about anything within 5 meters or so.
And steps right up and pops it away. That seems like a confident stroke there, I would say. Especially under the pressure and knocking the one down on 5 especially.
Oh yeah, she's
that was a statement for sure.
She's feeling it on the green today. So far, so great.
Still a 3-shot lead there out of Rachel, and
yeah, unfortunate bogey there from Ida. She had a rough roll away. I mean, it wasn't too bad of a drive. A lot of times you see those will curl up, but it is a very treacherous green and tricky to control it. So, hole 9 plays as a par 5 for the FPO, par 4 for the MPO. Same layout, 178 meters. They've added this double mando this year. You want your drive to get yourself somewhere where you're lined up with it on the approach. As you can see, we're about to fly through it. You got to be true on this hole through the pine trees. Super deadly green with the drop off straight behind. Baskets on the slope. And yeah, it can be a really difficult putt to run if you leave it short and you don't want to overshoot the approach either, or it's definitely down there. Nice snack tent here from Zuka. Yeah, Sofie going with the backhand line. Oh, a tough place to be there.
Up a little bit there, yeah.
Those are thick.
That should be tricky.
Rachel with the D1, yep.
Taking her breaths, and that looks like a solid drive if it can curl up there and right in the middle, yeah. And that's attackable even if she would like the eagle. She has the forehand as well, which shapes up pretty nicely on the approach.
Lined up perfectly with the gap.
Yeah.
Wide right here from Olivia.
If we can get a nice skip here, that should be okay too for the birdie. Birdie opportunity.
This one averaging 5.22, so pretty true par 5 for the field. Definitely one you can potentially eagle. We did see one yesterday, but yeah. Also,
who was that from? Who was that from?
That was from Hanalamata.
Shout out to you. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great eagle on this hole.
For sure. Sofie able to get down a little forehand roller there from a really tight spot, down on a knee, and a really tight little window. Gets it down quick with the putter.
Interesting to see if Olivia is going for it, and she is, and she gets right through, in fact. Okay, and that should be a putt. If she's going to go for it, it will be a treacherous one again, and some adversity here for Ida.
Yeah, Ida finding that bush. She had to get down low. Rachel misses the mando left side. Unforced error there.
Yeah.
She's not having her best day so far.
Sophia from a pan pending stance. And makes it all the way through, right into the circle. And if she chooses, she can have a birdie look there. But yeah.
Yeah, great
death
scrambling.
drop on the putt there. And Ida
does really well to
making
get to
that
the
look
mando.
easy, honestly. That was a fantastic shot from there. And to get right down low.
From the drop zone, Rachel now.
Not an easy drop zone, honestly. And
it's a pine tree, circle 2, death putt. You almost got to lay that up at this point. She's going to have to take her medicine for the bogey.
But we'll see what happens, yeah.
I doubt she's running that.
Yeah, me
I mean,
too,
would you run that?
I did not run it in the tournament, no. I laid up, yeah. If you missed that, it's a more than likely a 15-metre comebacker straight up the hill with another chance of rollaways.
Exactly. If you hit cage or something.
Yeah, then it's straight back down into the same position you've just been in.
Yeah, you got to play smart here.
And Sophia going for the birdie again. That was brilliant with a death drop again, just like hole 5. But she drains it, you know.
Huge moment there.
Her confidence
gutsy.
is showing here.
Brilliant.
Big time.
Brilliant.
Huge statement.
There you see what can happen on this one.
Yeah,
If you're not
exactly.
focused, it can get in your head. That death putt, there's nothing, you don't see anything behind there. Now she's got to come on back from outside the circle and get it up high. It hits the chain, stays put, luckily.
No rollaways, yeah. No rollaways there. But still a frustrating one.
Yeah, Ida did well after being out of position there off the tee and struggling on the second shot, but she finishes strong with the par.
A solid par there after.
Yeah, no damage.
No damage.
Good way to finish off that front nine. Olivia struggling on the green, gets the bogey.
Tough breaks.
Yeah. Rachel also struggling, getting a bogey with that missed Mando. But that's going to do it for the front nine. We just got 9 more holes to decide the winner. Sofie got a 5-stroke lead, playing really well.
Very
Ida
solid,
and Olivia
yeah.
there battling for the podium, or maybe could still make a run for it if they get hot. A lot of score separating holes here on the back nine.
Oh, definitely.
Anything can happen. Make sure you come on back for more. Joe, it's been a pleasure having you in the booth. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Honestly, I'm excited for the rest of the holes. There's a lot of chances of stroke swings here. At the back stretch, I'd say it's the hardest stretch, honestly, with all of the par 4s and a lot of OB out there.
For sure. So, we look forward to seeing you on the back nine. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Check out the MDG Media Patreon. It's a great way to support us as well. See you on the back nine.